So I checked my mail a little while ago and I had a little bit of goodies in my mail from Logan Townsend. This is the brand spanking new Lilac Lenormand, and I can't wait to do a flip through with you. Spoiler alert, I've already flipped through this deck and I love it. I think it is such a fun deck. If you're familiar with the Black Salt Lenormand that Logan also did, the box looks like that. It has a similar vibe to it in terms of the artwork, but it's definitely distinct. And what I love about it is it has a little bit more of a gamer vibe to it. So if you're a gamer, if you're into that, then this deck is going to be really fun. And even if you're not, I don't really consider myself a gamer, but I still have a lot of fun playing with it and flipping through it. If you saw my last video about my 4 favorite Lenormand decks, you know that the Black Salt Lenormand did make the cut there. I really like this deck, so I was excited to dig into the Lilac Lenormand and see what it had to offer. And it's just totally incidental that my nails match it, but it's just meant to be. I had to shoot this video now. Saw my last video on my 4 favorite Lenormand decks, you know that I am a self-proclaimed Lenormand deck snob. I'm much more loosey-goosey about tarot decks, oracle decks, but with Lenormand decks, I am a picky girl. But that being said, I am opening my heart and my mind a little bit more, and I am experimenting with some of the Lenormand decks I've accumulated over the years. And so if you enjoy these kinds of flip through videos, let me know. Maybe I'll show you more of what I have in my Lenormand arsenal back here. Let me know if you like these types of videos. But I just got this deck in the mail and I'm a fan. I really enjoy it and I've had a ton of fun playing with it so far. If you are interested in learning Lenormand, which are these cards that I'm about to flip through here, I do have a membership website called the Lenormand Learners Community, and we will be opening the doors again very soon. They may already be open by the time that this video comes out. I'm not sure, but you have to be on the waitlist in order to learn about it. So to get on the waitlist, you can head to emilyrosedivination.com/coming soon. If you watch this video and you love the deck, then you can go ahead and support Logan and the production of this deck at the link below. I will include that in the description, so make sure to support this deck if you love it and have it come to fruition and order your own copy. Without further ado, let's dig into the deck. I would love to know which one is your favorite as we go through. Do you have a favorite card? Let me know. Unintentional synchronicity, but my nails match the back of these cards. Just so awesome. So let's look through this deck here. I'm just going to do a quick flip through. The first card we have is the Skater, which is like the Rider card. And if we just look at the anatomy of this card here, we have the name of it here. We also have the playing card insert up top. And then we also have the number over here. So I like to have all 3 things, or at least a very prominent images, but bonus, we get the name of it too. So there's the Skater, Clover, the Boat, like the ship card, the House, Tree, totally reminds me of video games here, the Clouds, crystal ball for the clouds, like things maybe look murky. It's kind of what I'm feeling with that. The Snake, sitting in a bowl of noodles there. The Grave, so instead of the coffin, we have the grave. I do think this is really pretty on here. I think that for new readers, this might be a little tricky to have the grave here instead of the coffin because the image of the coffin helps me to, especially when I was starting out, to remember like things go in the coffin, things go in the box. So this might be challenging if you're like looking for lost object things. But you're thinking about the coffin as a box, right? Then this can be challenging, but I think the card's beautiful, and if you're already comfortable with the meanings, then it's not an issue. Bouquet, I think these are Venus flytraps. Knife, so it's like the scythe, I think, right? Yeah, like the scythe. Then we have the besom, so this is like for the whip. I like that it's cuter. I like the cuter there. So it's kind of putting a little bit of a light touch on the whip card there. Birds, I like that there's 2 birds. I like to have multiple birds in the birds card there because it can indicate, chatter. We have the Game Boy for the child. Love it. We have the fox. Kind of has like Pikachu vibes. Then we have the bear. The star. The wand. So instead of having the stork, we have the wand. And I asked Logan why we have the wand instead, or I don't know if I asked or what, but he said that I think the quote was like, trust and believe a child would not better my life, and the lore associated with the stork brings that up, and that just cracked me up. So instead it's like a wand, so like progressing thing, for progress, for things getting better, for, sudden movement, things like that. We have the wand. So I love that reasoning. That's hilarious. We have the cat instead of a dog, so cat lovers rejoice. We have the tower, the garden, the mountain, the crossroads, the mice. I like this mice card. I like having the multiple, and it's very cute eating the cheese. The heart, bleeding heart. I had so many of these plants around my house growing up. It's super nostalgic for me to see that. The ring. So here we, instead of having a traditional, ring card, we have mushrooms for like a fairy ring. So that's an interesting take on it. I think it's really pretty. I like it a lot. I think that this is another one that may be tricky for beginners, to be like, does this just symbolize a ring? But like a relationship or what, but I like this play on it. I think it's really fun, and especially for experienced readers, I think this deck is just super fun. Then we have the grimoire for the book. The letter, I love that. It's like a long scroll. And then we're going to get into the people cards. So one thing I love about this is having multiple people cards. And then this is kind of a video game inspired deck. So we have player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. And what I like about this too is like there's different artwork on each of the controllers, and it's also gender neutral, right? So I love this because it's really adaptable and you can use it for so many different situations. We have the lilies, the sun. I love the sun. It's so happy. The moon. So I just love the little bunny on the moon. It's so cute. The key. I like that the key has wings. Fish. This is kind of fun. So it's like holding an ice cream there. And I kind of get the sense of abundance too from the ice cream, right? There's like a lot of ice cream there, which is cool. And the other thing is like many is another word that I associate with the fish. So it's kind of hard to get that meaning from this picture, but you definitely get the abundance feeling. The anchor. I love this anchor. I also like the seaweed. You get the sense that it's deep. And then we have the Tamagotchi for burden, which is the cross. I would love to know which one is your favorite as we go through. Do you have a favorite card? Let me know. So I couldn't just pick one favorite, but I really like the mice card. I just love it. So cute. And I also really like the sun card. This is like one of my favorite sun cards I've seen. You can just feel the joy, and it's just so cute and fun. Remember to check the description to support the Lilac Lenormand deck. If you want to get your own copy, that is where you can do so. If you want to learn to read Lenormand, you can get on the waitlist for my Lenormand Learners membership called the Lenormand Learners Community, and you can join that at emilyrosedivination.com/coming soon. Inside the membership, we dig into everything from 2 cards all the way to the Big Mama Spread in Lenormand, the Grand Tableau, and beyond. So make sure that you join the waitlist so you can get in the community before the doors close again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for joining me here. I can't wait to see you next time.